welcome All Level Yoga. Let's start in mountain pose. Let's invite our first nourishing breath into our body. Extend the mountain. Exhale. Let's bring our hands to heart. Just take a moment here. Activate the feet. Bring the breath in deeper. In through the nose. Pause at the top of the breath. And close down the back of the throat. Start to listen for your whisper. Exhale. Nourishing breath in and out. One more breath as we draw the belly button up and in. Extend the mountain. Belly button kisses the spine. Exhale. Let's take our first forward fold. Deep bend in the knees. Relax the head, the neck. Inhale, halfway lift. Lots of options today. All level yoga. Exhale, forward fold. Let's keep our core strong. And let's use our breath to nourish the body. That's our mantra this week, right? Nourishment. For the mind, body, using maybe our breath, for sure, our water, our food, our nutrients that we take in, right? Food and substances hinge from the hips that we take in, right? For health, good condition, breathe, inhale, rise. For growth, right? Grow right here. Extend the mountain, mind and body. Soften the shoulders. Exhale, hands heart center. We might take a vigorous warm up, all level yoga, sun salutations. Let's take our first forward fold, exhale, or our second forward fold, I should say, and step back that right foot. High lunge. If we want less, find that knee to the earth, kneeling lunge, right? Inhale. Core is strong. One breath to one movement. Exhale. Down dog. Inhale. Let's find our plank, but let's allow our nourishing movement to honor our rest. Let's find our knees just to allow those wrists to warm up. And then let's shift forward to protect those shoulders, right? Nourish the shoulders in the movement. Chaturanga, arms tight to the body, and then nourish the low back. Baby back bend, also known as cobra. Cobras are snakes. They have no hands, right? So take the palms away from the earth. Lift strong and long, and then hands back to the earth. Use the knees, arms tight to the body. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot forward. And we can find that kneeling lunge or high lunge. That puts us on a fresh leg. Great job. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Forward fold, step that back foot forward. Deeply bend the knees. We're allowing the body to warm up. And then we can walk up the legs or reverse our swan. Growth here. Extend the mountain a little bit taller. Soften the shoulders. And then let's exhale, chair. Right, gentle chair. Hands to the thighs, heart, or we can extend the arms. Anytime we need to rest, pause and mountain. Inhale. We're ready to come back. Exhale. Forward fold. Stepping the right leg back. Inhale. Into your lunge. High or low. Nourishing movement, 9 breath, body, exhale, down dog. Inhale, one more round to warm up the wrists. Kneeling plank, shift forward. Protect the shoulders, exhale, arms tight to the body. Inhale, baby back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg forward. Find your lunge. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale. Exhale. Greet the sun. Exhale. Find your chair. Rest or come again. Inhale. Nourishing mountain, grow longer. Soften shoulders. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right leg back. Higher kneeling lunge. Exhale, downward dog, hinge from the hips. Inhale, find your plank, knees or toes. Shift forward, spread the hands wide. Exhale, chaturanga, arms hug the ribs. Inhale, we might find up dog here, right? Notice we're off the thighs in up dog. Exhale. If up dog is not available, down dog, stay in that baby back bend. Inhale. right leg forward. Heart's beginning to pick up. Exhale, forward fold. Body's gonna warm quick. Inhale, extend the mountain. Exhale, find your chair. Inhale, take a break or extend the mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, find your plank. Shift forward every time. Nourish those shoulders. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, find your back bend. Baby or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg forward. Puts us on a fresh thigh. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extend the mountain. Exhale, chair. Rest or last round. Great job. All level yoga. Inhale. Nourish the spine long. Soften the shoulders. Exhale. Hinge from the hips. Forward fold. Inhale. Right leg back. Exhale. Down dog. Inhale. Plank pose. Exhale. Chaturanga. Inhale. Find your back bend. Exhale. Down dog. Inhale. Right leg. Forward. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale. Extend the mountain. Lengthen the spine. Soften the shoulders. Exhale. Let's hold on to chair. 5 rounds of breath here. Welcome, all level yoga. We know our options. Gentle chair. A little bit more. A little bit more. If we still want a little bit more, we can find those toes. Balance our chair. So we're looking for nourishment this week. That's our intention. Let go of pride, right? Movement that is necessary for growth, health, and good condition. So remember that if we have pain in our joints, that's not good condition, right? Burning and shaking in our muscles, yeah, that's growth. We're growing stronger. Breathe. Looking to nourish both our mind and our body. 2 more rounds of nourishing breath. One more round. Body's nice and warm. Inhale. Extend the mountain. Exhale. Let's hold on to our forward fold. Nose towards the knees. Let's shake out our head, our neck. Start to lengthen the exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Shins or thighs. Soften the shoulders. So we're nourishing our spine. We're moving our spine through flexion and extension. Eventually, we'll take in lateral flexion and some rotation of the spine. So let's take a pause here in this halfway lift. Stay soft in the toes, but shift a little bit of weight into the balls of the feet. Core is strong, and notice the spine is long. From tailbone all the way up the crown of the head. One more round of deep, nourishing breath. Exhale, forward fold. Spine rounds. Hands are flat to the ground, deep bend to the knees. Let's step back to revisit plank pose. Knees or toes, looking to nourish the body, right? If we want a little bit more, we might take the right set of toes off, and we might just pulse for maybe 5, maybe 4. We can take a little bit less by dropping to that left knee. Good. Maybe 2 more. 1 more. Nice job. Downward facing dog. Reminder, keep those hands active. That helps to keep the load off our wrists. Inhale, plank pose. We can find our forearms here as well, right? Forearms or knees. Breathe. Let's lift the left set of toes off the earth. Maybe, maybe not. And pulse for maybe 5. Lots of strength to the glutes. 4, breathe deeper, soften the shoulders. Great job. Exhale, downward facing dog. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Let's shake out our head and neck. Yes, and then maybe no. And then our ears will land near our biceps as we continue to soften the shoulders down towards our back pockets. Let's lift our tailbone a little bit taller towards the ceiling or the blue skies above, and then draw that core a bit stronger. Belly button up and in. Breathe a bit deeper. Nourish the body here with the breath. And then take that exhale a bit longer, maybe 2 more rounds of breath. Anytime we're near the earth and we need a break, child's pose is always an option. Remember, we're looking for nourishment on and off our mat all week. Look for areas in movement, nutrition, rest, and even into how we spend our time with our thoughts. Look for time this week and acknowledge what is nourishing to the body. When we're ready, from down dog, we'll look to our hands. We'll gently hop or step. Top of the mat, deep into the knees, walk up the legs, or reverse this one. Inhale. Let's open up, chest, shoulders, exhale. Cactus arms. Inhale. Let's take that flow back, chair, maybe 5 times. We might circle sweep the arms around if that feels good. We might build our flow, or we might draw back. 2 more flows. 1 more flow where we in mountain pose. Let's draw the arms alongside the body. Palms face out. Let's bring some nourishment to the neck. Soften the shoulders, inhale, and gently exhale. Gaze over a shoulder, doesn't matter which. Inhale. And then take a peek over the alternate. Noticing what feels right. And that cervical spine. Inhale, extend the mountain. Lateral flexion, right arm stays tall. Exhale, peel away. Core is strong. Feet are rooted into the earth. Inhale, get long here. Exhale, peel away. Support, hand and beyond the hip. Inhale. Let's do this a couple times. Flow with your breath, nourishing the spine. Nice stretch. The armpit all the way to the low back. 2 more flows. Take your time. Exhale into forward fold. Hands flat to the earth, step it back, find your plank. Knees or toes, breathe. Spread the hands wide, we'll come back, maybe right set of toes, maybe pulse for 5. 4, notice the strength in both sets of glutes. Notice the strength in the thighs, the inner thighs, the core, the spine is lined, neck is neutral. 1 more. Great job. Exhale, down dog. If we want a little bit more, we can take that right leg tall. 3-legged dog. And then exhale, down dog. Inhale, find your plank. Left set of toes, maybe 5. Sets of pulses, 4. Breathe smooth. We're complete, down dog. We want just a bit more. Left leg extends tall, squaring off those hips. When we're ready, return to down dog. Look to the hands, gently hop or step top of the mat. Deep bend to the knees. Reverse the swan. Extend the mountain. Exhale, open up, chest and shoulders, cactus arms. Inhale. Balanced mountain, let's lift the right heel off the earth. Breathe, feel, listen to the body. We might invite eagle into our body today. Flowing balance is challenging, so if we're on a thick mat or thick carpet, find a harder, solid surface. As we sit back, we might cross the right leg over the left. If this is too much, right, we can keep our toes into the earth or just come back to chair. Bend at the elbows and then take the right hand, right arm over the left, and then lift from the elbows, breathe. Let's flow this. Inhale, open up. Counter pose to that eagle, stretch in the back, is cactus arms over the chest and shoulders. Inhale, extend. When we're ready, lift, left set of toes, or left heel off, and then toes. Breathe, bend at the elbows, sit back, left leg crosses over the right, left arm crosses, lift through the elbows, breathe. Flowing balance is challenging, right? Let go of pride. Looking for our mantra, nourishing the body. When you're ready, mountain pose, open up, chest and shoulders, exhale, cactus arms. Flow at your pace, inhale. Balance through the left foot when you're ready. Right arm crosses over. So in balance, we keep our core strong. Our focus inside the body, listening for the breath. In this beautiful eagle pose, we want to keep our chest lifted. So avoid, balance to the right when you're ready, collapsing through the chest. Stay lifted. Left arm over. Lift the elbows, breathe. Feel. 2 more times. 1 more flow each side. Eagle, we can be connected through our fingers, our palms, our back of our hands. So find what feels nourishing. Raise a deep stretch to the upper back. Take that counter pose in between, right? Stretching the back and opening the chest and shoulders with cactus arms. Once you're finished with your final flow, let's meet back. Cactus arms. When we're ready, let's take our hinge from the hips. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping or hopping back, find your plank. Knees or toes, breathe. Spread the hands wide, feel. Let's lift the right set of toes off. We can be on the left knee if we need less. Bringing our first rotation to the spine. Let's take that right knee towards the left elbow. Maybe 5 times, inhale. So a little bit less all level. We're on the knee, left knee. A lot less, we can bring that left knee right underneath the hip and bring it to our traditional tabletop. Maybe 2 more, how's the breath? We're looking to nourish the body with the breath, right? Nice deep breath in, that's our pranic energy. And then a nice exhale on the rotation. That's our release. 1 more. Nice job. Find your rest. It could be down dog or child's pose. Breathe. 5 rounds of breath. Take your time, nourish the body. Rounds of breath. Noticing if we need water, our nourishment, our food, our substance, right? Body body needs whole food, pure water, necessary for growth, health, and good condition. Final round of breath. Great job. If we're in child's pose, we'll make tabletop. And then we'll join back. Down dog. From down dog, we'll inhale, finding your plank. Knees or toes, we've been here before. Welcome back. Breathe. Lift the left set of toes, right? You know your option. Rotate the spine. Exhale. Left knee, right. Elbow, inhale. Nourishing the spine, right? So now we've moved our spine. Continue to flow. Through flexion, extension, lateral flexion, rotation. All are necessary for a healthy, supple spine. 2 more rounds of breath. Inhale. Get long. Exhale. Rotate. Draw that core strong. That's our protection. Nourishing the spine. 1 more. Find your rest. Child's pose, down dog. You choose. 3 more rounds of breath. Find any movement that feels good. So from child's pose, we can send the hips side to side. From down dog, we can send the hips side to side. Noticing a deeper release for the low back. 1 more round of breath. From child's pose, we'll find tabletop, meet, and down dog. From down dog, we'll look to our hands, gently hop or step. Top of the mat. Deep bend to the bodies, right? Or the knees, I should say. Nourish the body. Inhale, rise. So we lift from the legs, soften the shoulders. Open up the chest. Cactus arms. Inhale. Look up if that feels good. Soften the shoulders. Side body stretch, neutral neck. Right arm stays lifted. Exhale. Peel away. Great job. Inhale. Let's meet back. Mountain pose. So option to build a little bit more strength, a little bit deeper stretch in the upper back. We're going to have the option to hold our eagle pose or any variation of your eagle pose. So let's look to ground through the left foot. Draw those elbows and line the shoulders. Soften the shoulders down the back, right? So find the balanced mountain first. 5 rounds of breath. We're gonna hold on. Lots of strength to the left thigh. Breathe the left foot. As we breathe, let's see if we can nourish that upper back stretch by lifting the shoulders a bit taller and then softening the shoulder blades. Now those right toes, we might be able to hook around our left calf, maybe not. Right? Or maybe those right toes are in the earth. Keep the chest lifted. 3 more rounds of nourishing breath. Notice that nourishing strength in the left thigh as we get this nice little stretch for the right glute, the outer portion of the right hip. 1 more round of breath. When we're ready, gracefully ground our feet, mountain pose, lift and spread all 10 toes. Counter pose, cactus arms. Just take a moment here. Standing back then. Flats the hands to the bony part of the low back. Let's breathe deeper in our inhale. If we want a little bit more fists to the low back. Deepest stretch from our chest. Nourish the body with that inhale. Expanding breath. Notice the nourishing strength to the glutes, the low back, as we take this wonderful stretch to the front of the body, chest, shoulders. Final round. Let's come back to our neutral spine, mountain pose, arms alongside the body. So we're coming back to that balance work, balancing through the right foot. Now, eagle pose, foot of bend in the elbows, and then let's sit back, crossing the left leg over, left arm over, breathe. 5 rounds of breath, feel. Listening to the body. Noticing nourishing thoughts, right? Get rid of self-doubt. Balancing is extremely challenging. Find a peaceful word, a peaceful thought. Patience. 2 more rounds of breath. Minor adjustments. Lifting the elbows just a bit taller. One more round. Beautiful mountain pose. Let's open up. Cactus arms. Meeting back in our back bend, right? Flats of the hands to the bony part of the low back. Or fists to the low back. Let's take 4 more rounds of expanded breath. Breathing deep. Final round of breath. Great job. Core is strong. Let's come out of that back bend. Find our mountain pose. Counter pose to that back bend. Inhale. Let's find our forward fold. Deep bend to the knees. Exhale, forward fold. If our thighs and our tummy are connected, we might be able to frame the head, the neck, the shoulders. Ragdoll, taking opposite hand to opposite elbow. Core stay strong and be mindful, right? Nourishing the low back by keeping the thighs and belly connected, right? That takes the load off the low back. 2 more rounds of breath. One more round. Halfway lift is where we meet. Hands to shins or thighs. Great job. Exhale, forward fold. Step it back. We might build our flow. Plank pose. You might take the right side off. We've been here before. Rotate the spine. Right knee, left elbow, and then we might come up to 3-legged dog. Maybe, maybe not. Right, and then try that again, maybe 4 more times. If that's too much, find down dog. Find the knee in plank. We've practiced this before. Breathe, feel, right? Listen to your body. Final round of breath. We might hold on to the 3-legged dog or down dog. Breathe. Final round of breath. Moving back and down dog. Inhaling, finding plank. So we'll take a couple rounds of maybe yogi push-ups here. So we might find our knees to start with, chaturanga, right? Shift forward, we practice this in warm-up. Exhale, arms tight to the body. Inhale, push it right on back up. Exhale, down dog. Right, inhale, plank pose. Shift forward, nourish those shoulders, that's our protection. Exhale. So everything's engaged, right? Glutes, inner thighs, thighs, core. Breathe, flow with your breath, inhale. Shift forward, exhale, yogi push-up, chaturanga. Inhale. If we find that low back is sagging, find the knees. Shift forward, neck is neutral. Maybe one more. We'll meet in child's pose, roll the wrists. Open and close the hands. Shift the hips side to side. Breathe. When we're ready, let's stretch all 10 fingers towards the top of our mat. Elbows off the earth. Nice stretch. Shoulders, armpits, all the way down the low back. Let's take our deepest, nourishing breath. Longest exhale. When we're ready, tabletop. Core strong, stack the knees, exhale. Down dog. Inhale. Plank pose. Lifting the left set of toes. We've been here before. Left knee, right elbow. You know your variation. Inhale. Maybe three-legged, maybe not. Exhale, rotate. Inhale. Down dog, three-legged. Exhale, rotate. Great job, you two. One more, maybe. Down dog is where we'll meet. Tabletop. Shift the hips to the side. Great job to roll the wrists. So we're going to change things up. Taking some water. We're going to stick with eagle, maybe. But take that to our backs, supine. And focus on the stretch and the strength to our core. So let's find our backs safely. One knee comes with us, doesn't matter. Core is strong. If we need the help, our hand can come into the earth. Our forearm, right? But we want to come back so slow. One vertebrae at a time. And then once we're back, let's hug both knees into the chest. And then we're going to back off, so we'll place a bend at our knees in line with hips, and we're going to cross the right leg over, right? Notice how much easier the eagle is going to be on our backs. Right arm crosses over, breathe. Feel, listen to the body. So we might throw some core here. As we inhale, we'll exhale, peeling our neck, our shoulders off. Elbows drawing towards the knees, but keep the neck neutral. Inhale. We might settle down the head, the neck, the shoulders to the earth. Exhale, core strong. So notice that Mula Bandha, Udiyana Bandha, the drawing up from the pelvic floor. Belly button kisses the spine. Exhale, crunch. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. Core is strong. One more, and then we might pulse, eagles. Hold it here, we might pulse for 5. 4, neck is neutral. 3. Maybe one more. Beautiful. Let's keep our legs crossed. Let's open up. Right? Counter pose to that back stretch. cactus arms. Breathe deep, inhale. Yes, exhale, take the hands maybe to the backs of the thighs. Deeper stretch, right? Right hip, glute, IT band, low back, breathe. Maybe roll the ankles, maybe point and flex the feet. So notice how nourishing that eagle variation feels once we're on our back, right? As opposed to the challenge of strength of standing. 3 more rounds of breath. I'm going to quiet down, focus on the breath. Beautiful. When we're ready, uncross the legs. Knees in line with hips. Let's cross over left. Place that bend back to the elbows. Left arm crosses over the right. Breathe. Inhale, core strong. Peel off as one unit. Drawing elbows to the knees. Take your time. Inhale. So eagles, we're avoiding momentum here. Exhale. Notice the strength in the core. Notice the stretch in the upper back. Nourishment for mind and body. So look at your life this week, yogis, and notice, how do you nourish not just your physical body, right? But your mind, your heart, your soul. 2 more flows, maybe, maybe not. One more, and then we might pulse. Pulse it for maybe 5. Draw the core stronger. Breathe deeper. Great job. Stay crossing the legs. Counter pose, open up, cactus arms. Breathe. Deep breath across the chest. Exhale, hug the knees into the chest. Hold the stretch here. Final round of breath. When we're ready, let's uncross the legs, feet flat. Let's come back to either capital T arms or cactus arms. Inhale and then exhale. Let's take a little gentle rotation back to the spine, windshield wiper type movement. Inhale, knees neutral. And then exhale, knees towards the right or the left. Keeping both sets of shoulders grounded, yogis, right? And then our hip might peel off the earth, right? See what your low back allows. Let's do this flow 2 more times until we're equal and even. Nourishment for the spine, releasing the low back. Once your flow is complete, hug the knees into the chest. Let's keep the right knee into the chest. So our left foot, we're either going to place flat or go long based on what your low back allows. Remember, nourishing movement, right? So just because I suggest something feels good does not mean that's true in your body. So check in, right? If the left leg goes long, keep the left foot flexed. It's an active foot. Draw the toes towards your shin. Breathe. Supine pigeon. We're going to keep our core strong. That protects our hips, our tendons, our ligaments. And we're going to just imagine this right shin foot as our baby. So we're going to see how we can cradle our imaginary baby. Breathe. Keeping the right foot active. Protects the knee. Core strong. Let's take 5 rounds of breath here as we nudge this right hip to open just a bit deeper in a nourishing way. So when we work into these deep stretches, again, come back to our mantra. They should be nourishing. So when we notice pain in our stretch, for clenching our face, our jaw, holding our breath, that's not nourishing, right? So maybe we're forcing our body too deep, right? Let go of the force. Make the adjustment in your stretch. Feel the tension, yes, right? That's good. And then we can breathe through the tension. Let go of pain. Two more rounds of breath. When we're ready, just let go of that imaginary baby. And then hug both knees into the chest. Breathe. Left leg stays into the chest, right foot flat, and then maybe extend the right foot. Check in. See how that feels to the low back. Active feet. Draw both toes towards the shins. Breathe. Core is strong. Feel. Supine pigeon, right? So we're gently nudging that left hip to open a bit deeper. Breathe. Releasing our entire spine. So notice how the spine is just unloading tension into the earth, right? Equal weight in the back of the skull. Trace back down through the neck, the upper back, mid back, all the way down the low back, out the tailbone. Let's take 5 rounds of deep breath here. Final round of breath. When we're ready, gently hug the knees into the chest. And then take any final movement the body needs before we come into final relaxation. So we can take a gentle rotation if we desire. Right, if we want a little bit more, we can outstretch the right leg. Bring the left knee across the body, both shoulders stay grounded, right? And then once we're in the posture, look to the opposite side. So just see what feels best. Or maybe we take a supine butterfly, right? We've done a lot of rotation to the spine today. So maybe we kiss both the feet, open up. So anything that feels right, those are just 2 suggestions. If we're taking a rotation, take equal and even breath on each side. And let's focus on our most nourishing state of breath. Let's take our deepest breath. In through the nose. Pause at the top of that breath. Notice how that breath made you feel. And then we might open the mouth, take a loud, audible, open mouth exhale. complete empty. Pause. Notice how that breath made you feel. And then come back to the Ujjayi breath in through the nose. Close down the back of the lips. Seal the breath. Listen for your long whisper. If you chose rotation, it might be time to switch. Equal breath on each side. If you chose rotation, maybe take that audible exhale. Open mouth. And come back to that nourishing breath. Once you're equal and even, check in and acknowledge a nourishing place to take your final release, your final relaxation, your final meditation. It's our most important part of the practice. So take your time, settle in. I'm going to sign off. Remember, our final release is wherever your body needs to go. And that's where we focus on not only nourishing our mind, our body, but just letting go of all those thoughts, right? That sometimes hold us captive. So we do that by finding our most natural state of breath. Let go of that fancy yogic breath. And then whenever we become distracted, acknowledge your distraction, but keep that brief. And then draw your mind and your breath back into connection as many times as it takes until peace settles in. Thanks for joining, YouTube. Until I see you again, have a nourishing week.